Good morning, class. Welcome to this lesson today. And today we're going to have a short lesson starting from where we stopped last time. Remember, we're talking about office procedures, how different perform different office operations. So last time we talked about the different business departments, and today we're going to talk about the recruitment process and hiring employees. So I think from different departments we talked about, you can guess the department that is responsible for hiring employees in the business. Okay, so we're going to see basically what you need to prepare when you're going to hire employees, and what I mean, what should you consider when you're hiring an employee. So meaning that when you run different business in the future, or when you are running such a business department, or if even when you're having a company, you just know some of the recruitment processes, you must know them and know how it takes place and the right way to do to hire employees. Okay, so we're going to continue from here, but today we're going to focus mainly on job description. So we're going to see it. So let's just continue from here, but let's focus on recruitment process. Okay, thank you. So here we are going to see if you have to hire the right employees, what should you consider, what should you prepare first. First of all, you must conduct a job analysis. Job analysis, we're going to see one by one. You must conduct a job analysis. As someone who's going to hire employees, you must create a job description for the employee you're going to hire. You must create a job specification. We're going to see one by one. You must do job grading as someone who's going to hire employees. And you must do job adverts to attract different applications. You must do application and selection of candidates, definitely, after all that, and then recruitment test to see who is the best for the job. Okay, so let's start with job analysis. For job analysis, we are saying is the process of doing an in-depth analysis, the details about the job, gathering like a lot of information about the job that you want people to do. So here you must gather information about the general tasks, what someone is supposed to do about the. I mean, what does that job require? The functions, the duties and responsibilities of that person that's going to do that job, and then of course the outcome of a particular job, what you expect someone to do. So this is like the general analysis, gathering the details, more information about that job that you want an employee to do, that you want to recruit someone to do. So this is like the in-depth analysis, finding out the details about that job, the responsibilities, the duties, and all that. Then we're going to today we want to focus on job description. Particularly, this is what we want us to do and to know today. So we want to know what job description is and how does a job description really look like. Okay, so a job description is basically a list of duties and responsibilities required to perform a particular job. So some people are hired on a job, I mean, to do a job, they don't clearly know what are their duties and responsibilities. So in some of the offices, sometimes people conflict doing this and that. So job description helps an employee to really know the responsibilities and duties. Okay, so even when you go to a school and ask different people in administration, teachers, they will tell you their job description, what they're supposed to do and what they are not supposed to do. Okay, so let's just see how a job description looks like, and then that will be enough for today. um when you see here, we are going to see an example of a job description for a financial manager. For a financial manager, it's an example, but you can have so many job descriptions for different people, for different employees. So for a financial manager, this is a job description. You can see we have job title. You can see here we have job title. Then this is, we are saying we are hiring financial manager. So we're going to see what a financial manager, the job description for this financial manager. We're going to see the business department. Where does this financial manager belong? In which department of the business? Finance department. I mean, responsible to this financial manager will be responsible to managing director and responsible for accountants, cashiers, and everything, and many more may be in that department. When we talk about responsible to, it means this person reports to this person, reports to managing director. The financial manager will be reporting to managing director. So meaning that managing director is a senior to financial manager. So this one reports to this one. And these ones, accountants and cashiers, report to financial manager. So this one is responsible for these ones. I hope you get that. Okay. So we're going to see under this what's the main purpose of the job. Actually, why the main purpose, the general purpose for this job, this job of being a financial manager. What's the main? The main purpose. So we're saying responsible for bookkeeping, auditing, and making financial reports for the business. This is the main purpose why we're having this position, why we're having this job in the business. So the financial manager will be responsible for bookkeeping, auditing, making financial reports for the business. So in the business, you can sit before hiring a financial manager, and then you just like indicate the main purpose for this job. So the financial manager will know my main purpose is doing this. Okay. Responsible for accountants, we saw that before. This financial manager will be responsible for accountants, cashiers, and workers in the financial department. Okay. So he will be advising them, take advice along, and then we will see the main duties now. What are your duties like every single day when you wake up? What's the business? What are you expected to do? Okay, preparing payrolls, making financial reports for external auditors and stakeholders. Okay, you advise the general manager and managing directors on financial issues. So these are main duties that normally most of the businesses share. Like these are common ones. Okay, but doesn't mean that you may include others depending on the business. Okay, so supervise the subordinate staff. We can talk about cashiers and workers in the finance department. The other ones that is responsible for advising staff when queries arise in case there's something that this financial manager needs to clarify. So it is also a duty to, in case there are some questions from the rest of the staff about this finance department, you must be there to answer that. So when we talk about occasion duties, here we're talking about these may not be part of the main duties and responsibilities, but this means that in case a business needs you at a particular time, you must be there to work and perform the activities required at that moment. So these are occasional. They don't happen every single day, but they can also be part of your job. So appointment of new staff, in case we are having a new one, you can be there. Training new staff in their duties. So the business may require you to train the new staff that are coming in. So this one thing we are calling them occasional because these don't happen always. They happen at different times, but not always. They are not part of daily activities. Training new staff to use equipment. Probably you're having a new cashier, so you want to train them on how to use different equipment in the department. Disciplining staff as and when required, like in case maybe there is some disciplinary measures that want to take place maybe in the department, and the business maybe requires the managing director requires you to do that, then you can go on and discipline the staff. Okay, dismissing staff if necessary, most probably from the department. So you can do that, and in case you are required, maybe in the department someone needs to be dismissed, needs to be fired. Maybe some of the activities not well done, so you may do that, or you may recommend that. So these are some of the occasional activities that may happen. Okay, so you have seen some of the occasional activities that, let's say for example, at our school, we are teaching, but sometimes we attend different activities at school. We are required to be somewhere to support maybe students in outside classes. So some of them may be occasional activities that the business may require to do and may be part of your job description. Okay, so that's the main focus today. So we are going to share the assignment, what you're supposed to do after here. Thank you so much. I hope you understand. If you don't, please go on and ask from our different platforms. Thank you.